Hello, and welcome to today's business tip, utilizing Twitter lists to organize those that you follow on Twitter so that you can make the most of Twitter for your business or nonprofit. My name is Sherilyn Stone, Dean and founder of Relationship Marketing Academy, where we are helping businesses and nonprofit organizations dominate in search engines by utilizing social media strategies. So let's get into it. If you are on Twitter or have been on Twitter for a while, especially if you have a lot of followers like I do, this homepage Twitter timeline can get pretty confusing. I mean, it's overwhelming. And the thing about Twitter for your business or for your organization is that the key to being successful on Twitter is to follow experts in your industry, as well as your customers, your clients, and others who are and people who are related, your target following, to be following them and they're following you, and to engage in conversations with them. But if you are like me, you have lots of followers, keeping track of any individual follower that you want to be in a conversation with and to keep up with on a regular basis, it's almost impossible. I mean, who wants to get confused and nobody will do this. It's just too much. It's too overwhelming. So the way I deal with this is I use Twitter lists to organize the people I'm following, namely experts, which is use that as an example. I follow experts in my industry so that I can keep up on what's latest and greatest in social media and internet marketing. And by following experts and engaging with them, and they have a large following, then they follow me back, then their followers see my tweets, and I build up my following, it increases as well. So what I do to organize that is I use the list, like I said, the featured Twitter lists. And the way you set up a list is if you go to your homepage here, go to lists, and I can show you that I already have several lists created in here already, okay? But what the lists do is that when you follow people, you can assign that person or any individual person into a specific list that you create, that you give a name and a description optionally, that allows you to keep track of certain people in a much easier. For instance, I made a list called experts, and these are people whose articles I share and their tweets that I retweet. So if I click on experts, I put the ones I want to keep close contact with in experts, then when I click on it, the only tweets I see in the timeline now are just those people. So now it makes it very easy for me to keep track of those people and to engage with them and to have conversations with them and to do all of that. So how do you set up a Twitter list? Well, the easiest way that I do it is right when you follow someone, or actually when they follow you and you follow someone. So I'm going to go over to my followers, because a lot of times people are following me and I haven't followed them back yet. So when you follow someone like an expert, what you want to do, so I'm going to follow this person, and as soon as I follow them, I click this little box right here, and it says add or remove from lists. So I click that, and if I already have a list created and I want them to say go into my experts list, I click the box and it's done. That easy. If I don't have a list for that person yet, or a category I want the person to go into yet, simply create a list right here on this button here. Give it the name that I want to call it for that person. A description if you want to, you don't have to. Keep it public so people can follow you, and then click save the list. And it's that simple. The person's automatically added to the list. And that is how you do that. A very simple tip to organize your followers so that anytime so if I go over to my list, I have several here. If I want to check in on experts, I can click experts. If I want to check in on my Alaska clients and colleagues, there's 15 of them here, click on that and I can see what they're talking about. And if I want to engage with them, it's very easy because that's all I see, instead of all of those 5,400 followers that everything just gets lost. So I hope that's helpful to you. Again, my name is Sherilyn Stone with Relationship Marketing Academy. And if you have questions about this or any other aspects of social media, feel free to go on the blog there and sign up on the newsletter to get free access to our social media Q&A and training call. It'd be a great resource for you to get more help with this and countless other tips that I use on other networks. And so until then, until I see you again, I'm signing off, and again, I hope this helps you. Cheryl and Stone, Relationship Marketing Academy.